Follow along as I walk you through how to use a mockup and also create a realistic reflection in Photoshop, and show you real-time how to become good at using mockups. Open your browser and search Unblast for free mockups. Unblast has unlimited free mockup for designers. Head over to the search bar and search for Can Mockup at Unblast webpage. Here are some free Can Mockups you can choose from. You can go through all the available mockups for your projects here. All you need to do is to search for whatever you want in the search bar. In this video, I will be using this can. You can check out the download link in description. Scroll down to see related images of the can. Locate the download button below the last image and click it. Click the download button again from another download page. A final download tab will be opened. Click the download button to finally download the mockup. You will be required to enter your email. Your download will happen in your email. Please make sure to accept terms and conditions and agree to receive mails at any time. Once you have your folder downloaded, extract and import your mockup PSD file into Photoshop, like so. You can play around with the mockup layers to understand the role of each layer. Expand the can matte group from the layer panel. Locate Design from the expanded group folder and double-click the thumbnail. This is the area you can place your label design or design one from scratch. In this video, I will be using Coca-Cola brand label design. In this case, I went to my browser and searched for the brand's label. You will have thousands of Coca-Cola label images to choose from. If you follow along, select and download one of your choice and import it into Photoshop. Now, back to Photoshop. I have my label imported. Please make sure the layer is unlocked. Let's drag it onto the Mockup tab and place it there. Right-click the layer and select Convert to Smart Object. Converting to Smart Object helps to maintain the quality of the image. Hit Ctrl or Command T to transform and scale to fit the mockup image. Press Enter on your keyboard. Go to File and select Save, or hit Ctrl or Command S to save changes. If you don't save, this effect won't be applied to your mockup. Saving it after every changes you make is very crucial, so take note. Hide the background color layer. Please make sure the first layer is selected, and on your keyboard, press and hold Shift, Ctrl or Command, Alt or Option plus E. Create a new document and drag your can onto your newly created document. Transform and scale it down to make a little bit smaller. Press Ctrl or Command to make selection of the entire document. With the Move tool selected, click the Center Align icon to align the subject at center. What we want to next is to create a nice background. I know you are following along to create a nice background. I'm sorry, I have to speed this part, but you can check this video out by clicking on the card right here. Let's proceed to creating the reflection of the can. After creating the background, duplicate the can layer by dragging the layer over the new layer icon, or press Ctrl or Command J to duplicate. Press Ctrl or Command T. Right-click and choose Flip Vertical. Drag the flipped can down like so. On the layer panel, drag the Layer 1 copy beneath Layer 1. Click the clipping mask icon to create a clipping mask for the Layer 1 copy. Right-click and select the Gradient tool. Move to the Property panel and make sure Linear is selected. Click and drag over the flipped can. To drag in a straight line, press and hold the Shift key as you drag upwards. Now, let's make the reflection more realistic. Select Layer 1, Copy, go to Filter, Blur Gallery, then Tilt, Shift. Click and drag the focal point to the bottom of the can. This gives a focus to the area with the focal point, and as we move from the focal point, those areas becomes blurry. The farther we move from the focal point, the more blurry it becomes. So in this example, the base of the can is less blurry, and below and above the lines becomes more blurry. Click OK when you are satisfied with the results. Wow, we have an interesting result. Now, let's try to create a shadow. Create a new layer above the Layer 1 copy. Select the brush tool. Increase the brush size. You can use the carry brackets to increase or decrease brush sizes. Set the foreground and background colors to default, which is black and white. Make sure opacity is set to 100%. Make a click or dab. Hit Ctrl or Command T. Press and hold Shift and Alt or Option on Mac, then click and drag the top center point downwards. Adjust the size of the shadow to the size you desire. This looks good, but let's give a finishing touch. Select the Layer 1 copy and go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. From this panel, control the slider or Enter 2 if you follow along and click OK. Now this looks great. Congratulations, you made it! You can go ahead and play with the background color. Please let me know in the comment section the color that worked best for yours. For me, I chose between dark gray and light gray. Thank you. See you in the next video.